Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Infinifactory, the Rebels. That's right. Hey, the frog people are getting theirs now, because we're building spaceships and everything. We're going to blow them guys up to sky high, just like we did yesterday. We planted a little bomb in their nice little research facility and sent it sky high. You betcha. Of course, what do we got going on for today? Well, I wouldn't call it boredom. I need a little bit of distraction, right? You know, my anxiety's up, the whole 9 yards, and I thought, you know what, I'll try and play this for a little bit, see if it makes me feel better. that's what I'm doing. Before I get started, big thanks to recent subscribers. Names going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, the live chat, including Mr. O, because I am playing an extra episode today. I'm literally, going for my operation here for first thing in the morning, but I got to check in tonight. I just need a little more distraction, right? I thought, you know what, I'm going to play a little game because I need some distraction, right? And of course, all those and all the time zones, I appreciate very much. Feel free to watch me at 2x speed. Like I said, today is a bonus. Sure it was. Oh yeah, I was all good with it. This is a bonus day, and we're going to do it the bonus way. Because we're going to try and figure out a few more puzzles. You know it. So I'm going to turn that up. I'm going to hit this button. Hopefully it flips over. There we go. Look at that. There's me standing at the puzzle boards, doing the puzzle things. Yeah, it's my first real big operation. Like when my hand was injured, I don't remember a lot of that. So, this is the first time you're actually going in where I actually know what's going on, right? But anyway, we'll see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes. Okay, let's get in here and do this crazy puzzle, right? Production Zone 1. Hull panels. Wow, all right. We'll push that. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's see what Sal has to say for us. I should probably turn Sal's voice up a little bit so as we can hear Sal. All right, Sal, go for it.
Hello, again. I wanted to introduce you to a newly developed tool, the laser. Our tools engineer, Ortis, who you may have met already, took the concept of the eviscerator and somehow made it far more dangerous. It should be useful in your work here.
Okay, it made it far more dangerous. It should be useful to my work, they say. I don't think that's how that works. Why isn't my, oh, okay, there we go. Laser. Oh, is that how we're going to cut the metal? We're going to cut the metal with a laser. Well, that makes sense. All right. How is that going to work, right? Well, I want to run an experiment, because, of course, I have no idea how this metal stuff actually works, right? Can you push it off, is the question. That's my first question, right? So let's say I just wanted 5 blocks, right? I want 5 blocks, and, we're going to try this, right? If I want 5 blocks, and I want to just take those 5 blocks and push it off of here. Let's see what happens. Now again, I did not look this up, right, or anything like that. This is me being me. Seeing if I can figure this out, right? In fact, I have not looked up anything about this game. I have enjoyed trying to figure out the puzzles right from the very start. So, all right, well, let's just run that. I like see if this can actually get pushed off. Right, so it needs to be cut. Okay. All right. Have a plan. I have a plan. Sure, he says. What's the plan, Max? Well, turns out might have a plan. Yep, that's the button. Do that, do this. I'm assuming the lasers work with button push, right? I mean, they've got that button push look. right? I mean, they've got that button push look. So if I had to guess, I do that. I'll bet you it works now. Ah, yeah. That's right, people. That's right. So, once we cut it, what are you going to do with it, Max? Well, we're going to do this with it. Okay, so... Do. Okay, so that's 10 blocks. There's 11. Alright. We need 5 pistons going one way, 5 pistons going the other way. Actually, that's going to be really tricky, Max. How are you going to handle that? That's 5 pistons. 1, 2, 4, 5. Alright. Okay. So we're going to push this one off that way. We're going to push this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to push this one off this way. Okay. Oh yeah, this is awesome sauce, people. Okay. Now, the one that gets pushed off this way can just go to Mr. Machine over here. I don't care about that. The one that gets pushed off this way, though, yeah, we're gonna break that up because I only need this one to be what, 3 by 3, I would say. Yep. Do right there, which means he's going in right there. Okay. Okay, there we go. And this one over here can go this way. Just like that. And again, I could get cheap here, right? Once they make the turn, this block is really big. So it shouldn't need like half of these blocks, right? Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, this one's only 3 by 3, but we're not done with this one yet. We need to do this. All right. Yep. So, bump. Okay. Yep. Actually, I probably don't need all of that. If I just do that, this guy will run into that anyway, and yeah, that guy's gonna fall down on top of him. I'm gonna get stuck in here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna cut the block off. One of them's gonna be 5. He's fine. One of them's gonna be 3. And, well, one of them's going to be 5, but we're going to just trim it down a little bit. It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. So we're going to take like every second block out just to save a few blocks. I just want to see if I can get a really low score. You know, it's nothing big, right? So again, we can kind of, you can kind of take away some of this, right? In fact, I probably don't even need that one. I should only need that one there. Gravity in this thing is amazing. Sure, he says, right? In fact, if everything went right here, I could probably even take these blocks out. And then you can't take all these blocks out, dude, because half of them got to be grounded up into sliced meat. Okay, yes. All right, well, let's see what happens. You know what? Let's just run it. All right, so here comes our first block. Big laser cut. Boom. Right, so the first one... well, okay. All right, well, there's our 9. Well, okay, that worked. All right, well, I mean, I can fix that. I just need to add one more right there. There, I'll take care of that. Okay, so, but it looks like it looks really good, right? It looks really good. Yeah, so we use the lasers to cut it using the button. Boom. And then, yeah. We just double feed it in, right? He's good. And, yeah, that worked. That works like a charm, people. That's how it's done right there. Right? Yep, looks great. Look at us go. Yeah, that's right, people. There we go. Yeah, that's, I'm just letting it count down. That's true, I probably could take out most of the pushers. Yeah, if I really want to save, right? I only need one pusher. Now I do need, alright, so if we do that, and I do this, and then down here, I do this. Now, I'm really... Alright, well that's about... I mean, yes, I could probably save a few blocks here. Actually, I should put one of these blocks back in. I should put that one back in. Okay, so that's... I mean, that's about as minimalist as you can get, right? I mean, that's pretty minimal. That's pretty minimal, people. Okay, let's give it a shot. All right, let's fast forward, and we know this is gonna. We already know it's working, so we'll just stand up here and look good. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, chew on that. Yeah, there we go. Are we all caught up? Yeah, we build spacecraft here, people, because we're gonna shoot the frog, people. For capturing, for taking us humans and all the other friendly alien people. Frog people. Yep. Where are we at? We are at 1 and 1. Well, there's 0. And there's 0. Look at that. So I guess there was probably a few more blocks I could save. Footprint score is 98. Really? I guess there might have been a way to do that a little bit more. Well, I mean, my block score, I mean, I only use, 63 blocks according to that. So, I mean, that's really good. Anyway, oh, my footprint score is 98. Yeah, I probably could have done it in a single line, maybe. Anyway, it's fine. I'm happy with it. I'm not going to stress out about it today, people. Laser block. Are used to destroy blocks. They're sensor triggered and have an infinite range. Infinite range. They were invented by Ortis, a resistance tool engineer with a purchase excessive. Yay! All right. Central axis support. Solar cell. So these are all mission conclusions. So these are all the different parts for a spaceship, right? Is what we must be making, right? Sure. Wow, okay. I'm scared. I'll talk to you in a second, dude. What are we doing here? Holy smokes, look at the size of this thing. Wow, okay. So, look at this thing. Oh, come on. So, you gotta be serious? Really? Oh, and don't forget the extra challenge of the top and the bottom. I mean, that's just okay. All right. Really, he says. Yeah, and it's 3x3, right? Which I'm assuming is what that is. Are you 3x3? No, you're 5x5. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The problem is the hollow center. That stinks. Yeah. How do you fix that? Right? And it's not just this way, it's also this way. So, now I say that, but we could do that with lasers, right? You could pew that right through there. Like, pew, pew, and then that would shoot right through the center of that sucker. Okay, well, let's go see what he's got to say. As I'm kind of with bated breath. Oh, Nina, what are you doing? All right.
Hey, I'm watching over you and a few other engineers in case something happens.
Yeah?
Like if the overlords make an appearance, or you fall into a pit.
Hey, I heard that.
All right. Thanks, Nia. I'm glad you have such great confidence in us. Okay, so lasers will probably shoot through these holes. Awesome. So I think that's the first thing you do, Max. I think the first thing you do is shoot lasers. You do a 5x5, and the very first thing you do is pew lasers through it, right? Sure, he says. Right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then, yup. Okay, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to cut the block. And then I need this to pew right through the center of this sucker. Yeah. Yep. Right. We'll see what happens. Yep. Pew. So we got a laser here. And then sure. Okay, and then one pusher block. Oh, excuse me. It caught me off guard. I usually turn the microphone off for sneezing, but I wasn't fast enough. Okay, I was somewhat faster that time. Jeez. Okay, get rid of that. And of course, I'm going to sneeze like 16 times now. That's awesome. The next problem I got here is as soon as I get rid of this thing, I got to get it out of the way before it gets shot again, right? But we'll make this work first. So pew that way. Nope, wrong spot. Almost messed that up. It's right there. Yep, it's right there. And you need one pusher block. And you need one wire. One laser. Okay. Awesome sauce. Now we just need to wire the rest of this up. It's perfectly fine. So. Boop. 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 Okay, and then down this way. And then down this way. We can take that out of there now. This one can come this way. We can take that out now. And like that. So this is going to be part A. Part A is for us to pew the block right down the center. Right? And then we'll shove it over here. So let's just try that out. Okay. Boom. Okay. But it didn't push it. Oh, did my laser not? Oh, I didn't. Oh, my bad. I didn't wire that. I didn't wire the lasers properly. My bad. I got it. Yeah, you can't cheat like that, dude. They all need to be connected. My bad. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Okay, there we go. Boom. right? Oh, that was bad. Okay. So yes, I needed to shoot one time. Just one time. Not a lot of times. What am I going to do about that? Gosh darn it, I had the puzzle. Well, okay, I guess I can cut it and do the first laser cut that way. I can do the second laser cut this way if I can get the block out of the way in time. Okay, I guess that's how I'm going to have to do it because I got no choice. So, this is going to be, no, you got to do this. Oh, no. I can do this. I can still do this. I know what I got to do. Just don't put the button in the middle, you goof. Yeah. All right. What am I doing? You're going to put the laser back. You know, the thing that makes it go pew-pew. Right. You're going to put that back there. But the button, we're going to move over here to the corner. Right. That makes so much more sense. So, take that out. In fact, I don't even need... do I need the button? No, I don't even need that block. So, boop, boop. Move the button over here. There. That way it only shoots once, right? Instead of, like, 3 times. You can use the lasers to carve even tobacco. Yeah, well, I don't... Yeah, I guess... If I was a heavy smoker, I guess I could get it to use... Yeah, so see, there we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, you took away the thing. You took away the thing, dude. Listen. Put this back in there. Because we gotta do that. The top and bottom sides. I probably could. I mean, it's all gotta fire at the same time, right? Yeah, so let's have a look at this shape. Pew, 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 pew. I mean, I guess so. I probably could do it if I was really crafty, right? Sure, he says. Okay. So I would need... I would need to put lasers there. I would need to put lasers right there. So, 1 laser for you. 1 laser for you. 1 laser for you. 1 laser for you. Now over here, I would have to do the same thing, right? And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, is that gonna hurt this? I don't know. No, not 2, dude. It's not 2, it's 1. Yeah, it's 1. You're alright. You're okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, you switch to lasers. No, that's not down low enough. You gotta go down 1 more. Right there. Right there. Okay, there we go. Alright, 1. Turn it that way. Nope, stop that. There we go. Okay. I mean, there's so much pew-pewing going on in this block. I don't think I can. I'm assuming that's what one of these blocks would be, right? But there's no rotation for that. Kind of like how we got, like, the upside-down conveyor layer. Maybe we get an upside-down laser. Now, I mean, that takes care of a lot of stuff. And we can then get it off of there and then do something with it, right? Because what's that going to leave me? Just the corners, right? It should be just the corners that get left behind. And that's fine. Well, let's see what we get. I mean, we're about to shoot a lot of stuff here. Let's see what we get out of this, right? Yeah, like what I could probably do is I could probably swing it out here into the open, put 4 drills in the corners, and then just let it fall through the drills and stick it in. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Easiest way to do it. All right, so let's see what we got. One too high, one too low, one too high. It's not quite right. It's not quite right. What did you mess up, Max? Perfect square. All right. Yeah, well, you got the perfect square part. Well, you didn't get the perfect square part over here. Why is that? Am I trying for too much all at once? 1, 2. Am I 1 too tall? Is this thing 1 too tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not 1 too tall. Is my lasers off by 1? I think my lasers are off by 1. Okay, yeah, stop there. I think my lasers are off by 1. Yeah, so the problem here is that, okay, this gets even trickier now. Like, you can only go so far, and then, all right, well, just a second, dude. Switch to this. All right, do this, do that. Laser there. And then laser there. Now you gotta remember, I have this backed off by 1 because this will be the 5 blocks here, right? We have the pusher block there. I gotta have a sensor somewhere. I mean, it's all gotta work from a sensor somewhere. You know, right? All right. Well, let's see if that'll do it. Nope. Yeah, it's not even getting to the sensor now, right? Okay. Yep. If I put you in front of that guy, will you do? No, because that will end up having the same problem, Max. Can't do that. You got to put him over here. Put him right there. Okay, that's fine. Off we go. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Why isn't my pusher block working? Oh, because you're short on belt. Yeah, I got it. All right. Just chill. Chill, dude. Yeah, like when you shoot the base out, it's going to make this short. But I think that belt's going to try and grab it first. Oh, no, it can't grab it because it's one big solid block until it cuts it. Okay, why is that not getting pushed now? Oh, I see why. I see why. Well, it's the same problem. I got to move it up 1. Yep. So we got to do this. And, yeah, same problem as the button. It's got no base anymore. So, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. All right. How's that? Is that better? Okay, that looks good. Okay, that also looks good. And that looks good. Okay, that all looks good. So now to do the sides, we just got to take this thing and drop it, right? We just want to drop it anywhere, really. I got to get it out of here as quickly as possible, right? Yeah, so great. But we got to get it out of here now, right? Because it's really got to go. So like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, so as soon as it hits that, it's got to get out of here. Because if not, it's going to get shot by the lasers again, and we don't want that. So, bye-bye. We got to get you out of here, dude. Okay, so... We know it's, I think we want to cut off the corner right there. Yeah, we're going to have to do it this way. We got to bring it out here far enough that I can trim it around it, right? So I'll have to extend that. Sure, he says. And then... I'm going to extend this just so as I can see the blocks. Sure. That is also not where you want that. We would want that right there. And then 1, 2, 3 right there. Okay, so the problem here is I've got to move this over to here. Okay. That's fine. Yes. And then I need you. Okay, so then we're going to do this. Okay. I don't think it really matters which way I go. I don't think I'm going to save any blocks. So we can do it this way. Okay. And then let's go down. Put it on a belt. See what happens. Right? I mean, we might as well see what happens. I think that belt's a little. It's a little hard to tell where the center of this is all. That's definitely not the center. Anyway, we'll try that. We'll see what happens there first. Right? So off you go. First thing is we got to get this out of here. Right. So. Oh. I did not, well, of course that's what was going to happen, Max, because, duh, the thing is, you know, a thing. Okay. Alright, so, off it goes. Alright, and off it goes, and, oh, that did not work. Why did that? Why? Am I short? Am I long? I think I'm short. Yes, I'm short. Yeah. Not wide enough. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Do that. Okay, looks good. And, oh, am I not short enough? Am I not down far enough? Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, fine. Really? I gotta be a little careful here. Alright, is that gonna be far enough down? I hope so. We're gonna try it. Okay, there we go. You're gonna come out here. Okay, yeah, I mean, that looks good, right? I mean, that's spot on, people. I mean, that looks like the shape to me. There's no hole in the top, right? No, we're good. Pewed through there, look at that. Pew through there. Cut the corners right there. I think that's a win, people. I think that's a win. Okay, so. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, and then do that. And then do this. And then we might as well just dump it right in there. I think that's going to be fine. I could probably pull some of these blocks out, once again, using spaces, blah, blah, blah. But I think I'm just going to be happy getting it done. Because I want to see it get done. Yeah, I mean, look, what a chop up that was, wasn't it? I mean, that's pretty crazy. So luckily, we do get it out of the way in time. Yeah, of course it's got to be like one. Of course it's got to be like too short. Really, guys, really. Take that out. Everybody wants to be fussy today. Can we do this now? All right, there we go. Yep, come on down. Is it gonna make the turn? Okay, no. All right. Sure, he says. You know, Sometimes. Yeah. Is that going to allow us to do what I want? Okay, so it's on that edge, right? I think I'm off by one. I am off by one. And that's because you're going to have to take it down first. Okay, there we go. We take that down. Do something like that. Alright. We'll make sure it gets off the line so as it can not get caught up on that other piece, right? Really? And that's because you're not really smart like that. You tend to be really dumb like that, so I gotta do this. There we go. Okay, there we are. It's just the way you gotta play with blocks, people. Okay, there we go. Do. Okay. There. Are we gonna be happy now? There we go. Alright. Now, you're gonna move over. Really? Stop it! Okay. Why are you being so fussy with this? Why are you being so fussy with this? I mean, I hate how things work like that sometimes in this game. Which block do you want me to delete, game? Because it's just one block. It's just one block you want me to fix. Now you're... Okay. Alright, we'll do it that way. Yep, come on down. Do. Alright, there we go. Are you happy now? No? Well, of course you're not. Well, that's because it needs an extra push. Sure. There we go. Well, I mean, it's a little clunky, but I mean, it gets there. Gee whiz, game. Okay, so I guess now I can delete like every second block. No, you can't. Don't be so silly. This stuff doesn't float in the air like it just doesn't care on its own, you know. Just don't worry about it. All right, there we go. All right, well, let's get these through. We'll get on to the next maze. Yeah. Right. Do. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. There's your ball joints or whatever it is. You really want to do that? Well, I mean, you know, it's whatever we can make work, right? This was I must admit, this is a really cool piece of engineering. Poof. Boy, it's a good thing we cut off them corners because you know. So yeah, basically the footprint is about right on, isn't it? Pretty, yeah, 200 right in the middle of the road. Look at that. And block score 104 right in the middle of the road. I don't know how you'd get that down to that low. I don't know how you'd get 50 blocks out of it. Like, you would have to be rotating that sucker on a spindle like 9 times to make that happen, I think. Okay, docking clamp. Sure. Alright, so we got the central axis support. We got the hull panels. We're going to do docking clamps. Sure. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Can you say so many lasers? So many lasers. Yeah. No. He says. Really? Well. So you don't, alright, so you're going to do this out of a single sheet. So this sheet's going to need 5 pieces. I could try to cut it down to 4 pieces by, like, the second and fourth rows are only a single block. But then I'm going to have to weld this all together, right? Okay. So, Yeah. Alright. It's just going to be simpler if I drag it all out. What is it? 5 wide? 5 long? I think so. Right? 1. Yeah, so it's 5 by 5. Alright. Well, I would... Well, yes, you could make a block and just shoot it like crazy, but I think it's going to be just faster for me to carve it all up once we get it out here. Right? So... There's 1, 2, 3. Well, okay. So the first one is your laser row, right? For cutting this stuff up. So you gotta cut this stuff up first. I think I'm gonna cut it this way. Push it over here. We got the staircase on that. Oh, we got staircases on both sides. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna push it this way. Laser cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really, you don't need these ones here in the center. And then we can take these ones away for a minute. Put a piece of wire there for a second. We're gonna put that right there. All right. Now I need a button. I need a button. Yeah, button, dude. Button. There we go. There's a button. And this button also has to fire the lasers. Okay. Okay, there's the lasers. You're gonna push that over here. Okay, and then we gotta whip this away. Like that. Like so. Now you can do your 25. There's 5. There's 10. There's 15. There's 20. Now, I could try to get, like I said, I could try to get the second and fourth rows. I could try to get the second and fourth rows out of a single block. But, I don't know. I think it's going to be just, you know, like there's 5. And look at that. There's my button right there. It's like destiny to fit right on here. Right? Anyway, I mean, I realize I'm going for a slightly simpler effect here. But, you know, I'm trying to really not stress myself out today. So, that's why we're doing the slightly simpler look. So now we need to kick a bunch of this stuff off. If we kick off 3 this way and 2 that way, and then try to bring it all back together, I think will be the option. All right. So, we will do that. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, so we're going to push you off this way. You're going to go that way. You're going to go this way. You're going to go that way. And you're going to go this way. Okay, so the first thing that we want is we want this mess. Yes, we want this mess to happen. Okay. So it's a base. It's 3 high. Sure. And it's going to be so much easier to do this with laser. Okay. So, okay, then, let's see, we have a base, that would be the base, and actually I want to put the laser trigger back here. That's going to be the base, and then I saw the sign, ace of base. And then you need what, 2 high? It's too high for that? Yeah, I think so. Looks like it's too high for me. Okay, and then pew pew, all the things. I just realized this all has to happen pretty fast. Like, I really can't be meddling around here a whole lot. So this has got to come out. Like this, see, this is going to be a problem because this wiring is going to cause an issue. Well, okay, yeah, I can't get around that. I probably could, no, even if I do this, yeah, see, that's still going to cause interference. Okay. Clean this all up. Yep, it's fine. Yeah, we got to make sure that the wiring doesn't run into that. Now, I mean, it's easy. I can just add one more block. I mean, it's not that hard, right? You don't want that wiring to interfere? Fine, we can just do this, right? Yes, does mean I got to realign all these. does mean that. But that's fine. Okay, and then there. That at least now keeps the wiring separate from that, because I think this is all going to have to happen really quick. If we don't get this like done right away, as soon as the trigger happens, it's all got to go pew 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 all over the place, and then get out of here. So, sure, he says. Yep. Okay, so this one is going to be the 3-in-1, right? Sure, he says. So then that will be the base, and then this will be the first row of lasers, right? Yep. This would be the laser row. Right? Everything, yeah, and then this is going to be a laser row, and then this would have to be a laser row. Actually, I can probably just cut the whole top off of that. I don't even need the top half. We don't need to laser it, we can just cut it. Because after 2 blocks, it's basically a done deal. But it's probably going to be faster if I just use lasers, so why not? Alright. So, comes in there, that's the base, 1, 2, and then we're just going to laser everything off the top of it, I guess. I still think it'd be faster if you just do it this way, dude. Slightly more efficient, man. Like, you know, sometimes efficiency matters. Okay. Now you gotta stick that on something because you can't have it free floating like that. That's true. So something like that. Now we gotta hook up all the wiring for this. So okay, so that's going to be the first one. Now, this would be the same. This would be the same as this. Well, we can have the same one right here. So let's do that. There we go. We're going to have it come off by 1. Actually, probably 2, just like this guy, right? Actually, he's probably going to go that route. That will be the button, by the way. And then this is going to have to... it's going to have to go down this way, but somewheres we got to turn this off, right? Like this has to go blink, blink, and turn off before we get down here too far. Same with this guy. This guy gets over here. He's got to do that. He's got to do that kind of turn. I would think I would think that's got to happen like by here. So that's something like that. Maybe it's by this one. Okay, something like that. All right. So now we need this exact same setup on the other side. So we need what? 3 blocks. And then go out, and then a block. And then these guys go across the top like this. Nope. We can actually... Is it like that? It's up. It takes a step, and it's up, and then... Okay, well then these guys aren't going to touch, dude. They got to touch that block. All right. I think I messed that up just a little bit. Okay. Which means you don't need that block, and you don't need that block. Right. So now let's put the lasers in. Do that. Turn you around. And then put 5 of you guys on top of that. No, don't get too excited. We're gonna test this out here shortly, just because we're gonna, well, I guess I can keep guessing this out. All right. So, is that gonna interfere with that? No, that should be fine. Then we just got to get rid of it here, right? He's got to come down here and he's got to go bye-bye, because if not, we're gonna have a bunch of problems. Okay, so that's going to take care of the 2 sides. Well, let's... You don't have a trigger here, dude. Okay, well, let's put a temporary trigger in. Can we do that? Okay, we can. Sure. Put a temporary trigger in here. There we go. Okay. So... This is all going to have to ride up overhead, right? Yep, so that's gonna have to go like that. Let's do this. Might as well just get this in there right now. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay, so we get a freebie on that one. This one down here, though, needs a trigger. So, alright. No, actually, you don't. And in fact, none of the... but I gotta keep that attached up there, probably, right? No, you don't. We can clean that up right to there. Okay, so, I need this guy to have a thing. And this is where the next guy would have a thing, but he doesn't exist. So we just get this one for free. Well, there's nothing free about it. And we would zigzag this all the way down there. All right, so now you got to hook up the backs of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. And then sure. And these guys are hooked up, right? Okay, yep, this should be nothing else. If nothing else, this should be entertaining. Okay, we're gonna do a shorter run. Oh, thanks, autosave. It's a shorter run. I just want to see the first 2 pieces work. Let's see what happens. Yep, so there's one. Oh, is it cutting it too short? Oh, yeah. Did it ever cut it too short? All right. What did you mess up here? Yeah, I cut it too short. Darn it. I cut it too short by 1 block. Can I move this and not have it I should be able to. Let's hope we can. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I shorted myself 1 block. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, we're fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, oh snap. Yeah. Oh darn it. Luckily it appears that my wiring is not going to interfere with each other though, so we will take that as a win if that's the case. Okay. Yes, it does avoid all the wiring. So, thank goodness for that. Okay, so let's run that again. Yep. Alright, so there's our first proper block. Okay, so now... Okay. Why am I short again? Did I get the count wrong again here? Oh, no, you didn't. You just gotta do that. You gotta get we moved everything to the left one, you goof. Yep. So get him out here. There's our first guy. Here's our second guy. All right. So stop. Okay. So he blew a hole through the center. Great. That's exactly what we want. Now, what I'm hoping for is the top 2 rows will just get eaten alive with the grinders, and I don't have to worry about them. Perfect. Yep, that's what we want. Except that it's not long enough to get out of here, so get out of here. Yep, and then you have to do the same thing. Right? Yep. Okay, so let's run that again just to make sure. Oh, wait. You forgot to add the track here, dude. Okay, let's run that. There. So that should get the 2 of them done. Boom. And then you drop off, because we got to get them out of the way before the next ones get here, right? Perfect. That's 2 down. Okay, do you want to do the next 2? Well, the next thing you need is... sure, he says. It's going to be fine. Let's see. This last one can be the center barrier. I think it's going to be quite tricky. So, I guess the next 2 should be just the flat pieces themselves, which are really simple, to think about it. Okay, so you got to take this out. Yep. Okay, and then this button actually now you've got to connect it onto the main splicer here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll take this down here a little bit farther now. So the next 2, yeah, goodbye, Mr. Button, is these ones here should be really easy. I just want to chop everything up. I'm going to chomp the whole thing. You betcha. The whole 9, yeah, the whole shebangle, the whole 9 yards. Yep, you bet. Yep, and then I don't even need to make this pretty. I just need to get rid of it. You bet. And in fact, over here, I can probably do this. Well, I can probably do this on both sides. I just got to do it on one side and then do it on the other. Okay, that was really weird. Yep, I need you to come out here. And we can just drill them. Yeah. Something like that. And then... Okay, nope, not quite there. I need you to come out one more, dude. I need you to come up here. Yeah, go on. And right... Okay, I know you really want to do that, but that's... You still got to go up one more, dude. Alright, there we go. Okay, but now you actually have to come in one. Oh, gee whiz. Yeah, there you go. No. There. Holy smokes. You think I was engineering a rocket or something? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. It's going to come along. We're going to get one row that drops down. Perfect. Now this side can do the exact same thing, actually. We can just bring it out here, right? Nothing fancy on this one. And then we can just make our nice little L shape. 1, 2, 3, and something like that. And then we turn this and flip it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Did I accidentally skip a thing? I did too. Oh gosh darn it. You built that all backwards, dude. Alright. Well that's fine. At least I know what I'm building now. Do you? Yeah, I do. Look, it's perfectly fine, see? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And now you got, but yeah, now you got to fix this one. Yes, I do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then turn that around like this. Okay, so that's the next two. Let's test those out. To test them out, of course, we just need to put in a fake button here for now. Fake button. Do that. And we'll just run this button up here. Yep, and then we'll just hook it into the power grid, like so. This guy needs a wire, so he's got to run up here. All right, there we go. So that's going to be 3 and 4, I think. Oh, yeah, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Listen, okay, well, it would have worked if you hadn't messed that up. Dude, have yourself a good sleep. It'll be fine. Everything's supposed to be fine. They tell me it's everyday stuff. They do it all the time. I'm like, yeah? Well, we'll find out. But yeah, they say they do it all the time. It's no big deal. It should be great. All right? That's we'll go with that. We're going to go with that and hope that it all works out. I'll see you when I get back, man. I'll say, or even sooner. If supposedly, if I heal up faster, they say I can, if I can stay sitting up good enough, I can do it. So no worries. I appreciate, once again, Mr. O, I appreciate everything that you've done, and I'll catch you soon. All right, so this should be our next 2 pieces. Okay, and then here we go, and boom. All right, so there's a piece, and this guy's a piece, right? Oh, I meant to pause that, not destroy it. Okay, and there's pause. Right, and that's exactly what we want. We're going to get the U shape, we're getting the L shape, or just the center shape. Now for the final shape. Holy smokes. This thing is a nightmare. Okay. Is nightmare a word? Well, it is today, because that's what's going to be. Getting this thing off of there is going to be a nightmare. All right. Let's finish running it out. There we go. So there we go. So there's our U's and our side. This side has a U and a side. Now we just need to do the final piece. All right, so we're going to take this back out. Yep, it's all good. All right, there we go. Okay, this is the big one. So we need to leave a bottom. Yikes. Sure, this is fine, he says. So we're going to leave the bottom. Yep. Then we're going to leave the bottom. Then you need a set of lasers, 2 on either side, he says. Luckily, we have this special bridging here just for this purpose. Yep, something like that. Okay, so that's going to pew-pew the sucker in there. Then we need to leave the next row alone. Okay. Okay, and then the next row is pew-pewing two out of the center. Okay, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's gonna do it. I do gotta weld it all together, but I mean, okay, fine. We'll work it. I'll make it work. And then, well, you gotta push it off of here, dude. Yeah, how you? Yeah, you can push it off of here. That's fine. Yeah, push it off right there. Okay, so let's extend our wire. Okay, now this tower is going to need to be added. Okay. This is our final tower. So we're going to do this. But this tower's special because it's going to wire all of this in at the same time. Okay. Yep. We'll just come straight up the center, I guess. Something like that. Okay. And this one, I'm going to try and drop it off right off the side. I'm just going to drop it right off the side. Yeah. Not yet. Right there. Is that going to work for me? Oh, yeah, sure it is. Okay. Well, then this is where you have to put in a base plate like this. And then we have to put in a bunch of lasers. Right? Because we can laser the whole bottom on that sucker, right? Yes. Welder lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we weld the whole bottom together. Then you need a block. You need a sensor. And you need a pusher plate. Like that. To get it out of here. Okay, no. We don't need that there. We don't want that there. Whoever ends up here last is the winner. That's who's going to get the sensor. Conveyor belts, people. This is going to be the conveyor belt. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then sideways action, sideways action. Okay, I can probably do that. Sure. And then this one actually can come out one more. And then just comes down here like this. And then sideways action. Now these guys, same deal. This guy comes all the way down here. Sideways action. And then this guy, he can drop out one more. And then he comes all the way down here. And then sideways action. Boom. We're going to get this pusher block. This is going to go straight into the center like that. All right, we just need to know who gets here last. And, of course, we have to test this. I mean, we have to test this monstrosity. But, okay, so here, so 5 blocks. We're going to cut 5 blocks off. Okay. And, of course, we're going to pause all this when it starts to cut. Because we want to see it all in action. All right, so, all right. Pew-pewing is taking place. Look at that shape. That's perfect. Look at that. These two are going to be... That's a base plate. That's a base plate. These are going to get chopped up and taken away. Okay. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Everybody should be down. So we've got the outer, the base plate. He's fallen to the center. That's awesome. Base plate here is going to get here first. Oh, no. No. Nope. Why did you... Oh, yes, no, that was right. He won't get stuck. He won't get stuck there. It'll be all right. He'll be okay. Trust in the build, Max. Trust in the build. All right, there we go. Look at this. Right? He's going to come down. This guy's going to get stuck. But then this guy's going to come in behind him. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, so this guy over here is the last guy to arrive. So he gets the button. Yep. He gets the button. Something like that. And then... Excellent. That should do it. So if we fast forward this, we should look really good. Boom. Here come all the pieces. He comes right down the center. Here comes the first piece on the right. First piece on the left. Second piece on the right. Second piece on the left. And Bob's your uncle. Boom, baby. This is a really nice build. I must admit, this is a nice, clean build. I could save a whole bunch of blocks here by just removing a bunch of these, but I mean, this works out. I mean, the way this slaps together in the front, I mean, that's just so good. That's just so good. And then the big cut, the big cup shape that we cut out of these lasers here, that works out really good. Yep, I mean, that's pretty. That's some pretty. All right. Yeah, that's awesome sauce. Look at that. Gmod, what's up? Yeah, heck with their alien apartments, right? I ain't doing no more alien apartments. Okay, so... Hey, but I mean, this looks great. Yeah, look at this. Boom. Yeah, that's how it's done, people. Yeah, let's slam the last of these in here. And, all the laser beams shooting everywhere. I mean, that's nothing suspicious at all, right? Yep. 3, 2, 1. There we go. No apartments now. I'm building warships. That's right. We ain't messing around with no silly beds now. And kitchen sinks. Right? And porta potty toilets. Nope. Now we're building warships. Yeah, that's where it is now. It's all about the warships. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that funny? 658 cycle score. So, again, I'm going to mention this. Those two blocks, right? Those two blocks that I use, the center blocks, we'll call them number 2 and number 4. I could probably have gotten both of those blocks out of the same section instead of wasting extra cycles like that. So yes, I could have saved 100 and some cycles by getting getting block 2 and block 4 out of the same block. Yeah, right? I mean that's pretty scary, right? I mean, these lasers, like indefinite lasers, I don't know what the walls are made of, but they must be really good, like really good. The footprint score actually is pretty good down the middle, and the block score is 276. Again, I could have saved a bunch on belt, right? I could have put spaces in all these belts, gotten it down to probably 220. So that's fine. Something to maybe look at it another time. All right, structural frame. Now, I am tight for time here. I am going to start playing this round. Don't know if we'll finish it, but we'll see what happens. So what do you want this time? Oh, you just want a big cube. Okay. Aw, come on. Can't we just... All right, fine. Well, you know what? Oh. I just realized the top of this thing has a hole in it. Gosh darn it, guys. You really? You had to put the... You had to do that separately, did you? You just had to do that one like an extra? Oh, gosh darn it. That might not be so bad. That might not be too bad. If it wasn't for the holes in the center, we could have done it just like puzzle 1. or puzzle 2. Like, we could have just laser beamed the crap out of this thing and gotten that. But how do you get rid of the tops and the bottoms? Yikes. Well, gosh darn it. How am I going to get rid of that? What is the height of it? It's got to be a 5x5, right? Yes. All right, well, listen. Go listen to Buddy on the computer, and then we'll figure it out.
I wonder who that monument was built for. I don't like it, standing there, watching us from above. It only reminds me that the Toads could come at any time. So far, we have only been a minor annoyance to them. But how long until they come for us? We need this shipyard so we can leave before that happens.
We need to build ships to blast them. Shoot them. Okay. So, yes, cutting out 5x5 sheets is fine, right? I can take out a sheet, cut a hole in it. I guess that's the way to handle that. You take out a sheet, you cut the top and the bottom out of it, right? And then I take 2 separate sheets. One sheet I will cut out the center, the others I will not. Is this a 5x4? No, it's not 5x5. All right, so I guess, and then what I'll do is I'll destroy one of them. It's going to be the easiest way to do it, Max. And in fact, yeah, it'll be the easiest way to do it. Yeah. It'll be easier for you to just kill one of them off than it will be to try and mess around with odds and evens. Okay, that's fine. In fact, when you drop it off here, you can probably get rid of one of the sides. Oh yeah, okay. Well, maybe I won't have to do odds and evens. Okay, so we gotta do some things. First of all, don't mess up the count again, Max, because you do that every time. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So our first 5 versus our second 5. Well, yeah. Well, no. And I'll tell you why. It's not that I couldn't. And in fact, 2 puzzles ago, we did just that. The problem is the top hole. The top hole, we don't have a laser that points downward. And we also don't have a grinder that points downward. So I can't, to cut this hole out of the top and the bottom, we can't make a big cube and cut it. We just did that 2 puzzles ago, but we can't do it with this one. Because the difference between this cube and that last cube is that there was no hole on the top and the bottom because there was no top and bottom laser or top and bottom grinders. Which is fine, so it just means I gotta do 2 sets here. Right, first set. The first set we will do is the outside wall, which is gonna be a square. Right? Yup. Okay. So, we got to do this. I'm just gonna make the shape on the back side of this. It'll be easier for me to visualize it, and then I can get rid of the blocks. Okay. And then we're gonna do this, and then I'll just take away all the blocks I don't need. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, laser time. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Awesome. Yup. Yup. Now you can get rid of all these blocks. Now, what block do you want to keep? Well, let's just do it this way. We'll just do it that way. Yes, I realize I could save one more block by moving that in there and blah blah blah, but that's fine. I'm all right with this. Okay, and we gotta ride our center wire. The one big thing about these contraptions is to do all the wiring. The easiest thing to do is run a center wire from the smelter all the way out, and then just work from it. That is the biggest thing there. All right, so that is going to be the first thing, and obviously we are going to want to do this. Yep. Do that. Okay, and then do that. We'll probably save a little time here if we just do this. There we go. All right, so that's going to be the first wire, and in fact, I can just connect that right to there. Next wire. Sure, he says. Oh, wait a minute. No, you can't do that. Well, maybe I can. Let me think about it. No. If you shoot out the center on that, all right, so now everyone after that is going to need... Everyone after that is going to need the sides left alone. We'll have to take care of those at the very end after we weld it. So that means I got to do the centers. You got to do the centers going this way. And then you got to shave the top and the bottom. Okay. So basically I'm going to do two solid sides. Okay. I just realized I might be able to get away with that slightly different. Well, the problem is a blower drill hole. There's no down pointing things. What we can do, though, is we can drop it off the side and make that happen, right? That's the way I would handle that. But it turns out I may not even need to do that. If I take two pieces and then I take two pieces, cut them, and then weld them together, that would save me a lot of hassle. But that's not going to be the same size as this. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's going to be our new stop. Okay. So now I would let me stop it. Yep, put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that there. Why is that so wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why this is so off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. These two I don't need. Oh, right. These two I don't need to keep the sides. I gotta get them out here, turn them sideways. Oh, but I need two of those as well. I don't need two of these. Yep. We can do this all in 2 blocks. Well, it's going to be 2 times 2 blocks. I get it. Right. So we're going to do that. So this second block, we're going to take it, shoot the sides off it, kick it out, turn it sideways. Wow, that's really awesome. And then we got to do that twice. Okay. Is that going to work? Sure. Yes, it's going to work. I mean, you could try to do all 4 at once here, I guess. It would save you a lot of headache, dude. I will say. Like, you could swing that one this way. You could swing one that way. Just thinking about it. I gotta really watch the time though, because I'm really short on time. I wasn't. We're gonna try this. Yes, and that's what I would usually do. I'm just trying to be super cheap here, right? And you know what? I've decided I'm not going to be as cheap. So that is now going to be. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not going to be as cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do that. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just duplicate this again. On this side, and then do the two pieces together, weld them, and then weld the two pieces together for the block is what I'm going to do. But you'll see once I'm done, I will then explain how I could have done this by using like only 2 sections instead of 4. Well, now I guess now you got to build it, Max. Yes, I do. I got to build it. Yup. And this all has to get off of here really fast because these lasers are bad. In fact, I'm a little worried about the laser thing. Maybe we should be pushing them off this way and then trying to try and work this around. If we don't build this all before the next round comes out, these lasers will fire, and then that's bad. Yep. But doing this with drills is really a pain in the butt. So lasers would make this a lot easier. I will say, though, I may have to actually flip this all around. But again, that's fine. That's what will be happening some other time, I guess. All right, so that's that one. Now, these guys, what we want to do here is we're going to laser off the entire section. But we don't have to laser them. We can drop them down here and let the grinders take care of them. That's probably the best thing to do because then we can try and weld them down here. We can also do a little bit of flip-flopping with these while we're doing that. Okay. Is that going to work? Sure, he says. Alright. So, first we got to get you out of here. That way. What are we going to do with this guy? You just can't turn him off like that. Because these lasers will totally destroy him. Right. Well, then we got to get them out of here. We got to get these out of here for the moment. Okay. Because these guys are going to come out, and we got to flip-flop them around. Okay. So... 1, 2, 3... Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna try to do this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, I am a little concerned about this. Well, it doesn't matter. It all has to fire at the same time and then get out of here. So that's fine. I'm just thinking. Once you weld these all together, dude, you gotta laser this one more time and clean it up. All right. So let's just get it off of there first, right? Just so as I can see it. So we're gonna do that. Here, yeah, get rid of this. And we're going to do this. Yeah, just so as I can see them coming off, right? I want to see these guys get off of here. We got to finish the line up top. Because we have to get this all connected. Take your fake block out. Put a real block in. put a big boy block in. There we go. Now, run this straight up. Okay. Now, who needs connections, people? You guys do. I can see that already. Okay. Okay, that's not how that works. Okay. Okay, like that. And then these guys are going to come up here like this. And then boop, boop. All right. This guy needs a connection to push it out. So does this guy. Zip. Okay. Okay, I think that connects all of it. It's quite the wiring diagram. Okay, let's run that. We'll see what happens. Nope, you have a problem. And I just remembered what it was. So, the problem is I totally forgot to cut my blocks before I cut my blocks. Gosh darn it. Is that going to matter? Because you're about to cut these blocks anyway. You know what? I don't think that matters. This still might actually work. So, in all the other puzzles we had to do, we had to bring the block out, cut it, then move it aside, and then put it on its own strip. But in this case, I forgot to cut the block before I put it onto the strip. That being said, it may not matter. Because I think these are all going to get cut the way we need them to anyway. Yeah, that's perfect. Excellent. That's exactly what we want. So yeah, I didn't have to take it off of there after all. So first trick is this guy has to get put. Now, see, maybe I should swap these two around to make two mirrored one of these. And then I could weld that side on. I could weld this side on. Yeah, that's probably the better plan. All right. Sure. Yeah, but that's really going to mess up. No, it's not. I mean, yes, it does make a little bit of a mess, but it's not as big a mess as I'm thinking. All right. Okay, so then this guy, 1, 2, 3, this guy now has to swap out with this guy, and then he does this, and then we do 9 of these. Really? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that is your mirror equivalent there. Right? Yep. You're good to go. We'll take that piece out. We'll hook that wiring in here like that. Now you can do this. Did I do that up the back side over here? Yes, I did. All right. Sure, he says. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, and now this side I gotta clean up and make it 2 towers instead. Do that, do this. So now this, you have to put that block here this time, and we move these back 1, right? Yes. So there, right? Yes. Okay. Put that back there. Laser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that one really connected to that one over here? No. Why is that? Oh, it's just... Oh, I see where the difference is. All right. Yep. Because I did it like this. I'm just trying to make it mirrored So I feel more so I feel more better about myself. If it's mirrored, then I'm like, yeah, okay, I know that's gonna work, right? No funky business, right? No weird stuff. Yep. I don't know what I did in that corner. Really? I didn't bother. I can't trust that. I don't trust that at all. So yeah, let's just put that in there. Yes, and I realize I did connect it to this wiring here on the other side. I think I did this, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. And that's fine. It doesn't need to probably do that. Okay. What time is it? You got 10 minutes, dude. You got 10 minutes to make this work. Okay. 10 minutes it is. Okay, that's pushing. All right, so let's run that and make sure that we get all the right blocks. Okay, except for you didn't push out because you're not connected, right? Yeah. You are unconnected. There we go. Run that again. Okay, and boom, there we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, I gotta fix the belting on this. This there. Okay, so now you come out here, and you come out here. Okay, so we have to turn this sideways. Yup. Oh, it's just the way I have it. All right, that's fine. Yep, this can get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this has to turn sideways. Yes. This is going to be really risky, but I'm willing to try it. Yep. With my 8 minutes left. It's going to be fine. Okay, so now I need to turn this way. Is that the way I got to turn it? Yes, perfect. Stop. Okay, I need one belt to catch it. I need a belt to catch it out by one and then move it over. The problem is the welding. How are you going to do that? Oh, you could top weld it. That's an idea. Okay, so down, over, down one. Okay, down one and over. Okay, you have to go down one. Okay, and then over to here. We need to park you there. I need to park you there. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, no. Don't you dare run that. Do this. Do that, and make this connect there. Right. And then I gotta park it right there to get welded. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick these off onto the floor. Now what's gonna happen is this will be really cool. So these two walls are gonna get welded on. The next pieces of walls are gonna come out. The lasers are gonna fire, but they're gonna fire right through the same holes it already made. So it shouldn't hurt it any. This is really cool. So now the only thing I gotta do is weld it. And we can do that like this. Yup. Right there, and 1, 2, 3. This is gonna... I got 10 minutes before I have to end it. 10 minutes. Yeah. I thought I only had 10 minutes and 8 minutes, but according to that, I got 10 minutes. So I'm going with the 10 minutes. You don't need that many welders, dude. You only need 2. Okay. Okay. Trust me, I'm watching the time very close. I am watching the time very close. All right. Okay. Okay. So here it comes. right? That gets flipped. And, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, your positioning was goofy. Yeah, your position's goofy. Just put these down like this. Okay, and then like that. And then one there. One there. Okay, run that. Do. Oh, no. Wait. Pause. No, I need one more. I need one more. All right. Stop. Okay, so first of all, let's fix this. I need one more here. Then we'll do this. I need this here. Okay, like this. Get rid of you. Do that. Get rid of you. Do that. Yep. Get rid of this. Get rid of you and block. Okay, here we go. Do. Right, and then perfect. Okay, so now what we want to do is take one of these and rotate it 2 times and weld it on the other side, right? So, but to do that, I got to get rid of these pieces. Watch how I'm going to do that. You're going to love this. Yep. Okay. I don't even know if that's going to be tall enough to get rid of that. But we're going to try. So let's just put these down here for now, and then I'll worry about the rotational parts after. So let's just make this happen. Okay, that happens. Now watch what happens when the next pieces come out. It will shoot through the same holes it's already made. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, wait a minute. No. That wasn't supposed to happen. Gosh darn it, guys. Why did you do that? Because the welding. It's because of the welding. Darn it. How am I going to take care of that? That was so cool. That worked out perfect right up to the point where they then welded themselves together again. So yeah, the problem is that this next set comes out, which is great, but then it's going to weld itself to this block because of the welders that's right there. Gosh darn it. Could I don't know if I can do this or not. I am going to try one thing though. Do that. And do this. Do that. Do this. Okay. I think that might do it. Yeah, well, we're going to try this. Do. Right? Now, they're not welded yet, right? But this should weld it. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that, people. That's how that's done. Okay, so that's awesome sauce. Okay, now you gotta flip flop things all around here, and I really should do it as soon as it lands down here, so as I can try to do something. I got 5 minutes. Rotate. I think we're gonna try and rotate this one. Okay. So you're gonna fall down here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's gonna fall down here, right there. I don't know if I got enough room to rotate this stuff, but it's got to rotate. Well, let's see what happens with the first rotate. Let's just see where it ends up. That's what I got to check, right? Here we go. First rotate. All right, yep, come on down. Be the next contestant. I think the problem is that that is not going to fit. Yeah, so I've got to actually rotate this corner here. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to rotate it right there. Okay, run, go. Okay, and here comes the rotate. Oh, I'm off by 1. All right, never mind. I'm going to actually stop this guy from going anywhere just yet. Yep, do that. Okay. And, all right, so here comes our first. Are you serious, dude? Oh, well, of course not. Because the back wall is too much for it. Okay, just a second. Turn. Okay, so I'm going to have to move it out here far enough that I can turn it twice. Okay. Okay. Let's say right there. And then when you turn it, all right, I gotta run it. I gotta visually see it. And I only got 2.5 minutes. Okay, so you're gonna turn right. Is that staircase really giving me that much a hard time? I doubt it. I can't see that. I'm going to stick this out here 2 more because I just don't believe that staircase is really giving me that much of a hard time. Okay. Do. Come on. Turn this sucker. Yeah, there we go. Now, I need to turn it again. Right there. Right? If I turn it again, right there. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want. Beautiful. In fact, stop. Stop. Okay, so really, as soon as it turns it, the second time, okay, the second it turns it a second time, I put a button right here. I push this forward. We weld it together. We push it out. We can try to do it. I am literally down to like my last 1.5 minutes, dude. Okay. Do this. Do that. Okay. Okay, and then run this wire along the ground like this. And then you're going to push this off the wall like that. Run it again. Oh, I know. I know. I'm like you. I want to see the epic conclusion. Oh, you really messed that up. Okay, yep. I want to see the epic conclusion, people. We need the epic conclusion. Yep, here it comes. Yeah, come on, let's go. Okay, so now I need to move it to the left. What is it? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, all right, so... okay, so I now need to move it this far. 1, 2... Then it has to get welded here. Sure. This is fine. Okay. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, one of those, and we're gonna put a welder block on the back. I don't know where I'm going to put this block. All right, well, let's just get it together. Yeah, I'll have to do a top weld or something on it. But I am out of time, and I really... I just want to see the pieces come together. I can always weld them together, right? On the next episode. So, you know, we'll do something with that. I just want to see the pieces come together. So it comes down, flip, flip, and oh, I'm short one. Okay, that's fine. Take that out. Yep, put you down and put you in. Okay, do. Yeah, because I gotta build a laser wall to take care of that over there, right? But I mean that's nothing, right? So there's our block, right? So then what I would do is basically I wonder what I would do after that. Anyway, you know what? Not going to worry about it today because I got the block together. I know what I got to do with it. I could probably even shuffle it up here a little bit to move it over before I drop it in, so as it would be closer together. But anyway, we know what we got to do with it. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I do have to go have an operation now. That's oops. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, there we go. I do have to go get an operation now, right? Of course, well, we're gonna take the two pieces, we're gonna put them in together, we'll shove them in the block, right? I mean, the side holes are nothing. We just beam them out like the lasers up here, right? We just set up 9 lasers back here and go pew, and then shoot it right through, and you're perfectly fine. The last piece is literally just to weld it together and move it out. But I want to thank all the subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Gmod, of course, Mr. O, of course, all those in live chat that are usually there. I want a big shout out to you, and of course, all those watching later on. I appreciate very much. And yeah, I'm gonna go do this thing. I gotta go do a thing. They're gonna cut me open and take some parts out and put all the things. That sounds like I'm just super roboto, but yeah, it's a thing. It's gonna happen. Big thanks. Videos are gonna come out for the next couple weeks. Check the links in the video description for Discord. I have the 3 weeks worth of schedules there, and even a little bit of bonus material that's not even on the schedules because I've been able to do a couple of extra videos on the side. Thanks everybody for hanging out, doing all the stuff. I really appreciate it. When I come back, if I even heal up a little early, I might even do a few extra live streams between the videos. I will see you all on the next one. Take care.